in a relationship. And sometimes it's people that been married for a long time. Yeah.
That's a good question. My wife and I've been married 4 times. We say the first 3 were testing. And what really changed in all of that was me. And at that point, with my current wife, we've been together for 15 years and we grow together. She has the same type of spiritual walk, the same type of thirst to evolve. So we're always blind to our own patterns, but the idea is setting up boundaries compassionately. And so what we do is that we stop and go, okay, who taught you to act that way? Who taught you to treat the person like that? Who taught you to treat me this way? Because we learned it. Someone taught it. So did you study? It's either a parent, an older sibling, or someone that they valued. They grab onto their thoughts and their actions, and they're ingrained inside of them as a part of survival. Then they bring that into the relationship. So both people have different patterns that don't belong to them, that they learned from these different people they valued. As you evolve, you will outgrow your parents. You will outgrow their patterns if you're looking to evolve and grow. Otherwise, you'll dig in and we call it looping. You do the same thing over and over and you don't evolve. For people that are married or couples to evolve, they have to be willing to evolve. They have to go, okay, I choose not to be this way. But to point that out to your partner, because your partner's unaware of it, you have to be loving and kind. You have to set some ground rules and go, I'm not aware when I'm acting out, so please tell me, but do it compassionately so that I'm free to awaken. A lot of times with couples, they'll attack each other, and the minute that happens, they move into an adversarial relationship. They're no longer mates, they're adversaries. And so we always say every relationship goes through 3, for a progression of 3, goes through the hearts and flowers, goes through the chaos stage, and the new beginnings. The new beginnings only come after both people die. So the hearts and flowers, when the endorphins settle down and they begin to realize that each one is acting out different patterns, they hurt each other. So this is where the chaos stage comes in. And for them to evolve as a couple, they both have to die. It's not just one, it's both. And so they both take responsibility and go, okay, I'm committed to be with you for the rest of the tour. For that, I have these things that I need to feel safe in you too. So you work it out as a couple. And then at that point, then you start with the new beginnings, because the part of both of them dies and then a new them starts again. And so it's a very healthy cycle that goes in. But in most relationships, especially now, they'll get to that chaos stage, dump the person, and then start the cycle all over again. And that's where you get all men are crazy, all women are crazy. It's not them. It's the person locked in the loop. And the minute they go into that chaos stage, the chaos stage is actually healthy because it allows them to break the imprinted pattern. But if they run from it, they need a villain, so they make the individual an adversary, and then they move on and they start the cycle again. So for couples, it's a matter of saying, okay, first we have to have a goal. Our goal is to stay together. Okay. If the goal is to stay together and we've invested time and effort in this relationship, then it needs to be based on honesty. And I need to feel safe. You need to feel safe. We need to feel supported. So what is required for that? And you work it out that way.
And also is patience. Yeah. Because a lot of times when I think couples, they made the mistake is like, well, I already went through it. Why is it taking you so long? Because that's the process. Yeah. So one goes through it, the other one goes through it, and a lot of times the person who went first is like,
Yeah.
mistaken, yeah. So what you do in that situation? How you gain that patience? This is part of the process too, yeah.
Right. It's a part of loving each other.